Lex in a box. You never know what to expect. Photography, ooh, that's me. I like to use my camera. Music inspired too, so I matched the BPM boo. Cause DJing is what I choose. Hey, keep going, I'll never lose. Strike a pose, chin down, show that neck, girl. That's what Tyra Banks taught me, ANTM. I dibble, I dabble, from modeling to hosting. I'ma go again and say it again. Lex in the box. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex in the box, and I am here with my good, dear friend, Amir, aka Frank Focus. Hey, boy.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Okay, we have stepped into the new year. Can you believe it?
The new decade.
Oh, okay. First of all, yes, the new decade. Excuse me, honey. Okay, now before we get into what your plans are for 2020, go ahead and tell the people what you do. You are a photographer, right? But go into detail if you want to tell us a little bit more about what you do.
So I am a photographer. The easiest way to say it is I make people see the beauty in themselves.
Okay.
That's my goal. The reason I got into photography was because in college I read an article asking women about, I think it was 100,000 women, how many times a year do they feel beautiful? And almost 90% said not once. And I wanted to see if there was a way for me to use my gift, which was, being able to capture somebody's beauty through the camera and make somebody feel beautiful at least one time a year that they can, always go back to, refer back to. And I'm blessed to be able to do that.
No, seriously. Okay, come on, find the beauty within yourself. I feel beautiful already just talking to you. Thank you. Now, where are you from? Are you from the Dallas area?
I originally am not. I am from New Jersey, East
Boy,
Coast.
what? You ain't never told me that. I'm sorry, I done got excited.
From Trenton, New Jersey. But I moved here officially and stayed here at 13. And I've been here ever since. Well, I went to school in Oklahoma for 5 years, but I've been here ever since.
Dang, New Jersey? Was that a culture shock for you back in the Gap?
Yeah, so in Jersey it's real black.
So what you trying to say? Dallas ain't black?
Not really. Y'all got like one Pan-African spot.
No, for real. How was Jersey?
I went to an African school.
Oh wow, really? How cool is that?
Yeah. So
That's
like
dope.
it was big. It was a big difference. It wasn't as many. I had never seen a Mexican person in my life prior to coming to Texas.
Wow, that's an interesting fact. I'm like, what do you mean?
Didn't eat tacos either.
They here.
Yeah,
they didn't eat tacos?
I didn't eat tacos.
You didn't eat tacos?
I didn't know what they were until I came here.
No way.
Yeah, so
Mama wasn't throwing down on no tacos?
We from Jersey. We don't eat tacos.
What y'all eat?
A lot of other stuff.
Okay, fine.
Like a lot of pastas and stuff.
Dang, that's so cool. So now that you're in Dallas, you've definitely made a name for yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and toot. Okay, woo woo, toot your little horn real quick. Okay, you've definitely created a name for yourself. How does it feel now, knowing that the hard work is starting to pay off, and it is paying off?
It's amazing. Like I said, the reason I did this to make people feel beautiful, and I can tell, especially right after a shoot, when someone's like looking at the pictures and they're just going, "Oh my God, that's me. Yeah, that's you. That's definitely you. My camera is not gonna lie to you."
No, seriously.
So that's the beauty of it. But making my name was, I think that's the easiest part.
That's the easiest part, making a name for yourself, or just creating the name?
Making a name for yourself is really easy. Just be consistent.
What? Okay, be consistent. What else would you say behind, getting your name out there?
Call yourself whoever you want to call yourself. Like Muhammad Ali, before he knew he was the greatest, said, "I'm the greatest." Now we know him as the greatest.
That's
Even
true.
if he would have got beat, he would have said he was the greatest. That's who he said he is. My name, other than Amir, but if I'm coming into like the artistic realm, is Frank Focus. And I want you to know, like, I'm Frank. I'm real frank about things. I'm definitely focused. So I'm gonna call you. You gonna call me what I tell you to.
That's true, because nobody knew Tootsie Roll was gonna be Tootsie Roll. People probably laughed at that name. No, for real, come on, right?
It's
People
true.
probably laughed at Tootsie Roll, right? But now everybody like, let me get a Tootsie Roll. I need about 3 of them Tootsie Rolls, right? Everybody's looking for them during Halloween and stuff. But for real, you pick a name and then you go for it. I think that is so dope, and I think that your success speaks for itself. Speaking of success, you have been featured in Essence. Tell us a little bit about that spread.
It was in the beginning actually. Like my first feature in general.
Whoa. How cool is that for that to be your first feature? Whoa.
You know, it was great actually, but
Yeah.
so there's a photographer by the name of Marvin. He's out in like Miami, and I like the way he shoots. Like he made like black men look cool.
Yeah.
Like not just have to be like gangster, but you gotta wear suits. Now he does other stuff, but what he was doing prior to that was real dope. And I had a friend, like one of my closer friends, DJ.
Hey, DJ.
He wore suits like that, and I was like, okay, cool. And you got a beard, bro. Like you got an abnormally big beard for like somebody that's as young as you. But we're gonna take these pictures. It was, like I said, my first. I think my first year, so like almost 3 years ago now. That's crazy.
That was your first year when I met you?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Okay, dang.
So, my first year taking like pictures that were intentional, and then they were like, we're looking for bearded bays. So he got selected, of course, because he has a beard and he wears suits. I heard that's like lingerie to women.
Apparently, I don't know.
So he got selected as a bearded bae and featured on the Essence website.
I think that's so cool. And y'all continue to make magic till this day.
Yeah.
Like, till this day.
It's too easy now.
It's too easy now, you feel like? Where do your concepts come from?
We just be having fun.
Yeah?
We literally, like, if we drive, or like if I might be driving somewhere and I see a place, so like, bro, I put the pin here, we're gonna shoot here, cool. He does the same thing, we just speed up. It might take, our shoots literally only have to last 4 minutes, but because we like so close friends, whatever, we might be out there for like 3 hours. But we got the shot, like the first 2 shots.
Ben had the shot, just want to see what else we can get.
Yeah, basically.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
We just having fun, we loving what we're doing. That's the big part. If you don't love what you're doing, you're gonna hate yourself and hate doing it.
So what keeps you motivated, speaking of doing what you love?
I've always been an artist. I could draw before I could write my name. So the art of it is just amazing to me, to seeing how far I've come. Like I recently just took some pictures I took 2 years ago. I edited them recently again, and I was like, oh, this looks way better than it did back then. Like it's only been, like I said, 2 years. Just seeing the growth. That growth is amazing. It's like I chase it.
Yes. And so now you can just keep going. It's just going to get better and better. And it's already great.
Thank you.
I feel like that's my personal opinion, but I feel like it's already great.
I mean, some of my greatest stuff is with you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. No, seriously. Thank you. That's so cool. I think you're an amazing photographer. Okay, let's go into a little bit of the nasty.
Now you know there's nasty and then there's
little nasty. Okay. Now you take pictures with a lot. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but you have taken nudes.
A lot of them.
A lot of nudes, right? How do you get your client comfortable for that? Because I feel like, oh.
Well, they gotta understand that unfortunately, a lot of photographers kind of get that creepy vibe because a lot of them are creeps. But most of them hadn't been around a woman prior to being a photographer. However, I was around a lot of women prior to being a photographer, so I'm used to being around women. A lot of women they can sense that I don't really care. Like, you're naked, whoop-de-doo. Like, that doesn't shock me. I've seen a lot of naked bodies in my life, so it's like, they're like, okay, he's not just wowed by me, okay, cool. Yeah. And then, because they understand what I'm doing, like up front, I tell you, if we're gonna shoot nude, this is what it is. I will rather you bring somebody, if you do bring somebody cool, they can't be no weirdo though, preferably bring another woman, because I don't want you to in the house naked by yourself, two men. But they understand, like, I'm here to work. Like, I'm not here for the extra stuff. It's it's just easy, I guess. I'm just naturally, like, I'm not gonna give you that creepy vibe. Okay,
sweet. Now, you do have 2 daughters, right?
I do.
And you capture nudes or whatever. How are you gonna break that to your daughters when they're old enough to be like, Daddy was out here shooting these naked bodies, okay?
So, for me, when I take the nudes that I do, I try to make sure that there's something that you can show your mom, or you can show your grandma, or you can show like to the world and not be ashamed.
I feel like that's a good thing to have because a lot of people don't think
Yeah.
about that. Like, oh, I do want to show me mom now.
Yeah, exactly. You want to show them something you can be proud of. That's
Yeah.
artistic rather than just pop it up and for pimp. I'm not really a pimp, so don't pop it up and for me. I'm here to create art, something that you can put on a wall and put it on one of the walls that's in here and be like, oh, that's really dope, rather than, oh, why is there porn on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my goal.
I like that. I like that. What is one thing that you see photographers do that you're just like, or maybe a photographer, I don't know, it doesn't have to be in the area, just photographer period, do that you're just like, oh no, I would never do that. Like, that's just, you don't like it. You would never do it. Give me one thing.
With me, I'm so in love with the natural black woman. I hate when photographers overdo the edit to make them so chopped, chiseled, and whatever. Because your body, we already know it don't look like that.
Mm-hmm.
But past that, you turn that person to somebody different. That's not them. So I would never do that. I hate that they do it so much. It's become a craze, and then people want me to do it. I'm like, I'm not a plastic surgeon. You didn't pay for me to go to school like that.
No, for real. That's real.
I can
That's
make you
real.
look the best way that you can look, but I'm not going to just chop you up and make you look like somebody else.
Gotcha. Now, what's your favorite thing about photography in general?
Editing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's my least favorite part.
I love the editing.
What? I feel like if you like the editing part, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. Because shooting doesn't take that long.
It doesn't.
I hate editing. I'm just like, I don't have the patience for it.
Well, I
Shit.
shoot the way I edit, so I make sure that the picture's gonna come out of the camera as close to possible. So that all I have to do is fix if you got a scar on your face.
Okay, tweak it just a little bit.
So
right.
I really when I edit, I don't really do much, but I do a lot. It does a lot.
Damn, I'm jealous. That's your favorite part? Can I snatch that from you real quick? Because my favorite part is actually shooting.
Sometimes that's fun,
Yeah.
but models that don't want to listen, that shit's annoying.
Damn, so that's a pet peeve. Let's talk about pet peeve real quick. Is that number one pet peeve or what? Give me two.
So the number one pet peeve is coming late.
Okay.
Coming late or doing the no call, no show thing.
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
Fuck that. No, seriously. That'll piss you off. I feel like this is my time. I really could have been in the bed.
Especially if I didn't charge you.
I'm serious.
Especially if I didn't charge you. If I didn't charge you, no call, no show me, now you gotta pay my fullest price.
No, you gotta pay my fullest price, and I'm checking the deuce at your ass.
Period. And then after that, it might be when people they just don't listen. I'm literally doing this. You hired me for the skill I have. You hired me because you liked what I can produce. Let me work. Listen to what I say. I'll make sure that you look the best because that reflects on me. If you look busted, they gonna think I'm busted.
So give me an example. Would it be okay, hold your chin down, hold your chin down, and then I'm sitting there like this?
No, or doing the duck lip squinty eye. I'm like, bruh, that's only cute in selfies, and this is not a selfie camera.
Right.
Just do what I say. Just be natural. Oh, what do I do next? What do I do next? I said, just keep doing this. I showed you, and then they're like, well, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna do this. The fuck you doing that for?
That's hilarious. Hey, it happens, right?
It does.
It comes with
often.
the territory. It comes with the territory.
I feel like you should, if you're gonna come and do something for modeling, you should at least study it. Maybe a night. Just watch it. A little top model, American Top Model was on on TV for how many years?
I said it best.
You can look on there and then see what them people's doing. Right, but it is what it is.
All right, so I have a really cool game that I want to go ahead and play with you. Okay,
Right.
It's gonna be choosing your top 3, and I have 6 different categories. You ready?
Okay.
All right, be as honest as possible.
Okay.
All right, sweet. Movies. Your top 3 movies.
The Last Dragon.
Okay.
A Higher Learning.
Yes.
And Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite?
Shit's hilarious.
Aw, you silly.
That shit's funny.
You silly. Damn. Last Dragon, you into Kung Fu?
I was like, show enough.
Boy,
Who's the
you
master?
fight?
Show enough.
That's hilarious.
And Bruce Leroy. Yeah, that's my
We love Bruce Lee. Shout out to you. Rest in peace.
Bruce Leroy.
Okay. Okay.
Leroy, back one.
Oh, your top 3 musicians. They can be rappers, singers.
Top
whatever.
3 musicians. My number 1 is Raphael Sadiq.
Raphael Sadiq, put me on. What he do?
The lead singer of 2020.
Oh, okay, yes. I know Tony now.
I want to say Lauryn Hill, but I don't.
Why? You want to say her because, of course, she's dope. Why don't you want to say her?
Because she's really she only had one album in 15 years. Like, bruh, the album was nice. I think she was awesome. That's what it was. She was awesome and fine.
Yeah, she was.
If she wasn't awesome nor fine, that album would have been done like year 5. And she wasn't coming out with nothing else.
No, she wasn't.
She got one new song on Queen and Slim.
Queen and Slim
soundtrack.
But that is my song though, right?
I mean, it's a great song. She's Lauryn Hill, but
I love it.
I don't think she has enough body of work to be honestly one of the greats for me anymore. Now I'm like older. So I'll say Raphael Sadiq, J. Cole, and at the present moment, Brent Faiyaz.
Oh, I love him. I put you on to him. I put you on. Okay, shout out to Brent Faiyaz because we love you. Let's talk about people you would like to work with. Who are your top 3? I'm sure you've already worked with some people that you've wanted to in the past. Who are some new people? Your top 3. Who you want to work with?
I think her name is like Naomi something. She's a like 6'1" model who does like nude art, and her stuff is phenomenal. She is great. I would like to shoot with that's really weird for me because I don't really look at like the celebrities I like shoot with, like they're just regular people.
You can say regular people.
I don't know their names. I just be seeing them sometimes.
You know their
like,
Instagram names? You can say their Instagram.
I don't know them people at all. Like at all.
I know you just be like, damn, that's a nice look.
Calling people by their Instagram names and shit.
But okay, so I do have Bria Miles.
Mainly
because I love Bria Miles. Like she is so fine. I'm like, I don't understand how Drake lost that one. He did.
Right.
I would like to shoot with Erykah Badu.
Okay. Now she's always down for creating art.
Yeah.
She's dope. I like her. That's a good one.
I
Okay.
think we would make some great stuff.
Your favorites. We've talked about people you've worked with in the past that you really like, right? Give me your top 3.
Chassie Simone. Easy off top. She was phenomenal. Sunny Love. She's one of my art models that's great. And another person that I've worked with that was really easy. Well, not even easy. I like shooting with DJ.
Hey, right? He's so natural.
Yeah.
When people are naturals, it makes your job so much easier.
Yeah.
I gotta say. All right, well, thank you so much for hanging with me. That was so fun. Hopefully, I made you feel comfortable and loved and all that good stuff, right?
Of course.
So you gotta come back when you shoot Tyra and Naomi, right?
Got you.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Exclusive.
Just so you know that we know that you know.
Hey, it's exclusive. When I shoot, Tyra and them, and them,
there you go.
She got the exclusive on it.
Hey, I'm just saying behind the scenes and everything, all right?
All right.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I hope you enjoyed this interview, y'all. It's the Lex in the Box. Keep it locked for my next one.